Rangers' summer transfer business continues to build momentum, and their next move could represent one of the smartest pieces of business yet. With manager Russell Martin and the recruitment team focused on strengthening key areas, attention has now turned to a promising young forward. The player is under a long-term contract, but circumstances at his club have created a potential opening, and Rangers are understood to be preparing a serious offer they believe could take advantage of the situation. The deal being considered is thought to be structured carefully, allowing Rangers to keep the initial outlay low while offering performance-related add-ons that could make it appealing to all parties. It's another sign that those behind the scenes at Ibrox are looking for both value and impact in the market, targeting players who can contribute immediately, but who also have plenty of room to grow. With competition increasing and pre-season well underway, this move could soon develop into the next significant step in Rangers' ongoing rebuild. So who could be through the doors at Ibrox next? Let's break it down in today's video, along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Luuk de Jong is believed to be back training with PSV, but that does not close the door on a move to Rangers. The towering striker, 34, is said to be open to a move to Rangers, who also potentially have him on their radar. He is a free agent after his contract at the Dutch Giants ran out, even though they made it clear they would like to keep him. Manager Peter Bosz said this week, "He knows that I would really like to keep him. I did talk to him about that on the phone about the links with Rangers. I don't want to bombard him with messages. I don't want to tire him with that. He knows what I think of him, what the club thinks of him. So he knows how much we want to keep him." The Telegraph is now reporting the ex-Newcastle man is back training with PSV, but say that doesn't mean he is committing to them. He has been offered facilities to keep himself sharp and is training with an individual coach. He did have the chance to train with the squad, but opted against potentially raising expectations of a return. It is claimed de Jong is still weighing up his options. Would you like to see Luuk de Jong at Rangers? Let me know in the comments. Now, in a bargain deal for an exciting forward, Rangers are eyeing up a move for Hull City winger Abu Kamar as the Ibrox rebuild under Russell Martin gathers momentum, and club chiefs believe they could land the England youth international in a cut-price deal. Martin has wasted no time reshaping his squad, bringing in 5 new faces already this summer, and he's far from done. Sheffield Wednesday's JD Gazimar is expected to sign imminently, while experienced Leicester defender Connor Cody is deep in talks over a switch to Glasgow. But the hunt for wide attacking options remains active, with names like former Rangers star Josh Windass and Crystal Palace talent Jezron Raksaki also in the mix. Now, Kamara has emerged as a fresh target. According to Sky Sports, Rangers are seriously considering a move for the 21-year-old, with sporting director Kevin Thelwell monitoring the situation closely. Hull's off-field financial issues could prove pivotal, potentially opening the door for Rangers to negotiate a deal well below market value. Kamara, who began his career at Norwich City, made a name for himself during a standout loan spell at Portsmouth in 2023-24. He played a key role in their League One title win, notching 8 goals and supplying 10 assists. That success earned him a permanent move to Hull, where he continued his development and contributed 8 goals and assists combined last season as the Tigers battled to stay in the Championship. Eligible to represent both England and Sierra Leone, Kamara is contracted at the MKM Stadium until 2028. But with Rangers circling and Hull potentially vulnerable, this could be a move that gathers serious pace in the days ahead. In other news, Jose Cifuentes' time at Rangers appears to be nearing its end, as the club holds decisive talks over his future at Ibrox during the current transfer window. The Ecuadorian midfielder arrived in Glasgow with promise in the summer of 2023, but his stay was short-lived. Just months after signing, Cifuentes was loaned to Brazilian side Cruzeiro in a move that hinted at early doubts over his long-term fit. He later made the switch to Greek outfit Aris for the 2024-25 season, where a £4 million option to buy was included, though ultimately Aris chose not to activate it. Now, with his Rangers career hanging in the balance, fresh developments have emerged. According to Diario Expresso, Olympiacos have opened talks with the 26-year-old midfielder, and Rangers are reportedly prepared to take decisive action to facilitate his departure. Kevin Thelwell, overseeing transfer business at Ibrox, may even be willing to terminate Cifuentes' contract to allow him to secure a move elsewhere. Though a return to MLS has been mooted, thanks to his strong ties with former club Los Angeles FC, Cifuentes could yet remain in Europe, with opportunities still on the table. With Rangers actively reshaping their midfield this summer, Cifuentes' exit would clear the path for their new-look engine room to take shape. A clean break seems inevitable, and perhaps the best move for all parties involved. In other news, Andy Halliday has shot down claims that Jamie Vardy signing for Rangers would yield similar results to when Jermaine Defoe joined the Ibrox club. The Motherwell midfielder played alongside the veteran England striker during his time in Glasgow, and he believes that comparisons between the ex-Sunderland, Spurs and Portsmouth man and Vardy, currently on the lookout for a new club, are unfair. Vardy has been heavily linked with a move to Ibrox following his departure from Leicester City. Vardy is 38, Halliday said on Open Goal. I know people compare him to Jermaine Defoe, but Jermaine was vegan for 20 years and Vardy has Red Bulls for breakfast. The comparison is mental. My thing about Vardy is, and he's obviously a top striker who I'm not saying you wouldn't sign, but he's all about running into space in behind. You'll be playing against teams at Rangers who defend on the edge of the box. Whereas Rangers have been linked with Luuk de Jong from PSV, and out of them too, de Jong would make more sense. De Jong is believed to be back training with PSV, but that does not close the door on a move to Rangers. Manager Peter Bosz said this week, "He knows that I would really like to keep him. I did talk to him about that on the phone about links with Rangers. I don't want to bombard him with messages. I don't want to tire him with that. He knows what I think of him, what the club thinks of him, so he knows how much we want to keep him." So, while Jamie Vardy's name continues to swirl around the Ibrox rumour mill, Andy Halliday isn't buying into the hype, at least not without caution. His remarks highlight the stark differences in playing style, conditioning, and tactical fit between Vardy and past Rangers signings like Jermaine Defoe. And with other striking options such as Luuk de Jong still under consideration, it's clear the club is keeping its options open. One thing's for sure, the speculation isn't slowing down anytime soon. Who would you rather have come to Rangers? And do you agree with Andy Halliday has said? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so make sure you join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.